Hello good people and welcome back to another Maverick Baking product review. When I say product, I mean entirely made out of chocolate. This is a brand new product and despite the fact I've been looking for it for over a week now, I haven't been able to find it. I managed to locate these in Pound World in Aberdeen. The product we are talking about today is the brand new, or as of the 22nd of May, brand new, Mars Choc Brownie. I have no idea what to expect from the inside. There's not even sort of a picture on the outside to give me an idea. So it's quite exciting. Bonus for you, because it has been so long since I had a regular Mars bar for comparison, I also bought plain Mars bars as well. So I'm going to taste one of these and then compare it to the brand new Mars Choc Brownie and see what it's like, see what the difference is, see which one's better. I'm just going to eat 2 chocolate bars and you're going to watch it. There we have the adorable little classic Mars bar, with the familiar sort of ripply chocolate on top and weird wiggly pattern on the bottom. They were never really my favourite growing up. I think that's why I probably haven't had one in a while. As you'll know from previous videos, on the whole, I'm a Cadbury's girl rather than Nestle or a Galaxy or Mars kind of girl, so let's take a look inside the classic Mars bar just so we have a bit more to compare the new one to. So the classic just has a nice little fluffy nougat. Anyway, that's what it is. Topped with a sort of thick layer of caramel and some pretty thin milk chocolate around the outside, which I must say kind of sucks, but let's try it and remind myself of what it tastes like. I think I was more fussy a kid than I remember because I really didn't like these growing up, but now on my adult palate, these are fucking delicious, basically. So the nougat, whatever you want to call it, is really soft, really fluffy. It's not too chewy, it's not overly sweet. The caramel is nice and soft. The original Mars bar is a winner, but let us move on to what we're here for, and that is the Mars Choc Brownie. So this new Mars Choc Brownie advertises itself as thick choc nougat, or nugget, or nougat, or whatever the hell you want to call it, with dark caramel covered in milk chocolate. So it's probably going to be like this, but a few shades darker. I don't know how chocolatey it's going to be. I want it to be chocolatey because I'm chocolate mad, but I don't think I'm going to be too angry if it's not. I just don't want it to be exactly like the other one, but just with a little bit of cocoa powder through it. It smells exactly the same as the original Mars bar, and it looks pretty much exactly the same sort of swirly chocolate topping and the weird squiggly pattern on the bottom. Same size. Let's cut into it and see how it looks in the middle. It's not worlds apart, but it's definitely different. As you saw before, the original Mars bar had a sort of vaguely chocolatey nougat with just your regular golden caramel there and a thin layer of chocolate. This bar almost does look like a brownie. It looks like a denser nougat filling, and it is definitely a darker caramel with what looks to be a slightly thicker chocolate casing on the outside. Obviously I shouldn't compare it too much to the original because it's not the original, but I just wanted to see for scale and for comparison. I'm not expecting it to taste like a good old brownie, but if the original was better than I remember it being, I'm quite excited for this, so let's see how it is. It's not often that I don't like something, but I have to say that is a disappointment. So despite being much darker than the original, the flavour is almost identical. It's not any more chocolatey, and it's like really unpleasantly chewy. The kind of fluffiness of the nougat in the original Mars bar was really pleasant. It didn't stick to your teeth and it wasn't too sweet or too heavy and cloying. You could quite happily just chomp your way through the bar, but this one feels really heavy, really sticky. I mean, I don't know if the darker caramel will have an effect on that. The chewiness isn't pleasant. It's like stuck to my teeth, it's stuck to the roof of my mouth. If you're buying a product that calls itself a chocolate brownie, you want it to be hella chocolatey. And even though there's like a tiny bit more chocolate on the outside, and what I'm guessing is supposed to be a tiny bit more chocolate through the nougat, you honestly can't taste it. I'm so disappointed. I really want to like things when I do these reviews, and as I've said before, I usually do. I'm very open-minded when it comes to sweets and chocolate, and I was really excited about picking these up. But I'm starting to understand why they may only be stocked in Pound World. To summarise, the original Mars bar is lighter, it's less sweet, and it's just overall nicer. You can taste the caramel, and you can taste that perfectly against the sort of fluffy centre and the chocolate on the outside. But the new and disappointing Mars Choc Brownie it's chewy, it's dense, it's too sticky, and for advertising itself as a brownie, does not taste nearly chocolatey enough. So I think I'm just gonna have to finish off this proper old school Mars bar to cheer myself up, because that was a real disappointment. If you've tasted the Mars Choc Brownie yourself, please do let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Did you find it any less or more disappointing than I did? If you want a Mars bar, just get the real thing, so much tastier. So that about concludes my review for today. Kind of shitty outcome. I expected to like things as I usually do, but didn't. I have a few more reviews and other kind of fun videos lined up, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're new here, please do hit that little red subscribe button for more foodie content. I like to try and post things at least once a week now. As always, there will be a link to my blog Maverick Baking somewhere on screen just now for more recipes, reviews and other foodie fun. My cat's meowing at the window to get in, so I guess I'm gonna have to open it for her. Thank you as always for being here, and I will see you very soon for what is hopefully a slightly less disappointing review video.